Hello, welcome to another co-op guide. In this series we'll be going through some of the builds that you can be using for the different commanders. We've already done a build on Tychus, we've done a build on Dahaka. Links can be found down in the description. And today we're going to be going on to one of the least popular co-op commanders for honest reasons, Swann. Little fat guy. Okay, but again, so the goal of this build is to be trying to show you, at least a few different ways to play Swann, so that maybe we see a bit more of him on the co-op ladder. I'll just pick a simple mission. Where is it? Where is it? No, 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 no. There we go. Okay, so by the way, I'm not gonna be. This is just gonna be Chief Engineer. All of the teleports are just gonna be set to 15 for each, to be as balanced as we can be. Done. Okay, great. Alright, and let's get started. This is actually going to be a two-part video. The first video is going to be on an economic focused build, and the second build is going to be a aggro focused build. It's going to be on the same map, so you'll see the difference. By the way, if you do like this content, do like and subscribe. If not for me, for the zergling. Nam 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 nam. Level 13 Starcraft. Okay, this could be a problem, but never mind. I got this. I got this. Copy my promotion. By the way, Testa Wang. I like this name. By the way, in this build we're going to be going for something called Battle Mech, which is going to be Hellbat Cyclone. I know you could go Goliath, but I'm going to use that for the second build. So I'm going to focus more on Hellbat Cyclone. Let's take a bottle load. Alright, GLHF. Alright, so the goal of this build is to not build a factory until we reach close to 2 base full saturation. Need gas. Okay, so one thing key about this build, and every time you play Swann, at least for me, is knowing whether your ally needs gas, because there are some commanders, honestly like Stukov here, that doesn't need gas, but if my ally says he wants gas, I will give it to him. Because what is the bigger problem for Swann is minerals.
More shoebox depot thingies needed.
There, very good. That means I can focus more on the build. Alright, so this will finish. That's great. Alright, just keep producing SCVs one at a time. But here's the key. The moment it hits 400 minerals, if you have to get the gases after you get those 400 minerals, you throw down the second CC. And this is honestly what I feel is best. You throw down the CC somewhere about here. You grab one row of SCVs and you get them to fast build. Because here's why. I'd rather get this up and running so that you can get dual SCV production while this thing still produces. If not, you're going to end up with a mineral surplus later for no real reason. There we go.
Not enough minerals.
Not enough minerals. Yep, so once this reaches 21, don't worry about this. The question is whether my ally can handle this. If the answer is no, the drop pods will be ready. Most of the time the enemy will hit the base at about 3 minutes. There might be some micro required in order to make sure you do not die, but it's fine. Let's be even more proactive.
Base is under attack. Landing sequence interrupted.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a problem. Wait, how much more do I need? Quite a bit more actually, this could be a problem. Okay, let my ally help. Okay, good, my ally took care of it. Bit of a risky one if your ally can't take care of it, but most of the time it's enough at least. If not, honestly just pull SCVs and fight. Actually, no, it's just Zuglings, I can take them. Alright, a bit of disruption to the build, but not the biggest of deals. Damn it! Fight! No, don't repair! Fight! Wait, they're going after the laser drill.
Combat drop ready.
Oh, that was stupidly messy.
Our allies are being attacked.
Okay, so now let's get the gas. Call down the drones to clear out my base. Again, so right away you can see the problem of this build, which is that you don't really have anything up front. You don't have too much offensive and defensive potential. You have to pull like some tricks or rely on your ally to hold. If your ally can't hold, go and watch the next video. There's going to be a completely separate build for dealing with things like that. Alright, so this space can fly over here. As far as possible, keep making SCVs. Try not to get supply blocked. Okay, get this thing to land.
Your forces are under attack.
Come on, come on. Yeah, well. Never mind, the laser drill will be able to help out. The passive of the laser drill is actually pretty darn good. Okay, pull SCVs in here.
They're attacking our base. Help your friends.
Alright, so now that we've got like close to 2 base full saturation, then I get the factories. And I can drop down 3 at a time, pull SCVs to fast build. So the idea is this, which is that you get to the economic portion first as quickly as you can, and then you start going to units. Which, as you can see by what happened in this game, risky. There are some, I'm telling you, by the way, if you're playing Brutal or Brutal Plus, there are going to be some missions that you cannot use this build, because you need to be able to support your ally on the front line immediately. But if you're playing with a lot of the Zerg commanders, for example, like honestly Stukov's holding the line for now.
Add-on complete.
Alright, production is ongoing.
Finish that add-on. Nice.
Let's get the combat armor and the fire.
That add-on. Nice. Additional supply depots.
Okay, supply block. Pull SCVs, build 1, build 2, drop the depots,
Allies are being attacked.
get gas. Oh, by the way, I made a slight mistake. Once you finish the factories, get the starport. Don't underestimate the raw power of don't underestimate the power of the science vessels.
Combat drop ready for deployment.
Minerals now. Get them. Hey, they're attacking our base.
Oh boy, they went for my other base. Ah, this sucks. Never mind. We have a decent army. We will defend.
Hey, help your friends. Not enough minerals.
Alright, am I at 2 base full saturation? Okay, this base is full. That's good. This base is not. Transfer some workers over.
Our allies are being attacked.
I have been working on something.
Additional supply depots.
Alright.
Supply minerals now. Get them.
Got any extra firepower?
Okay, should be able to break through.
Help your friends.
Get the armory. Oh, ooh, bad back on my part.
Add-on complete.
Hellbat coming through.
More shoebox depot thingies needed.
Go ahead. Another void shard has been destroyed.
Hello. Are you fighting against Bailing's Scourge lineup? Yeah, I am. Hello. By the way, thanks for tuning in. Actually, I'm playing against this particular lineup. I do think Battle Mech is good, but honestly, that was going to be my build no matter what.
Hey, help your
More
friends.
void shards are appearing.
If this was a Brutal Plus, then I might change it based on what I'm facing. The Stuka I'm also playing with is level, I think, 13. Get. What the hell? Yep, this is working. This is working. I tell myself. Hey, get the Cyclone upgrades. More supply depots. Oh, come on! Yeah, to be fair, this happens sometimes with the building process. It just derps out. This on 6. So here's the thing, in my experience you can generally support, for shorter missions you only be able to support 3 factory, 2 starport production. But on longer missions, eventually once you max out, and you stop spending money on things like SCVs, you can actually afford 3 factory. You can afford 4 factory production. Okay, but for right now, just... I like a straight line. Oh, also whenever possible, just try and buy like upgrades for the drill, buy upgrades from the armory. I personally find in this build, especially if I'm continuously producing from my factories, I can only afford about 1 upgrade at a time. But once I start reaching the max out point, and my science vessels especially start kicking in, once my science vessels start kicking in and my army just stops dying, to be honest. This Stukov, huh? He got a bit lucky because I'm running the science vessels which will be able to heal all mechanical units, although I don't have enough because gas.
Come on, you need gas.
Have I? Is my gas fully saturated? This one isn't.
Enemies coming for our base. Thought you might want to know. Coming through. Explorer reporting.
Alright, I'm gonna pull back to defend.
Well done, commanders.
A simple but welcome victory.
Not enough minerals.
Now this
Our
one,
allies are
I
being
am proud
attacked.
of.
Pretty sure my ally can deal with the main objective. I'll go back and defend. Not the perfect comp. The perfect comp would be Goliath Hellbat, but battle mech.
One fewer void shard for us to deal with.
Alright.
Is that all that it was?
Things are almost back under control. This is the last group of void shards.
Should be able to afford, yep, another upgrade.
Those filthy
Honestly, once I feel
pirates
you
are
get the 2
trying
bottom
for another
upgrades, you can
kill.
honestly start getting
Let's
second
lay down the
armory.
law, commanders.
Because at that time, if you're continuously producing from your factories and your starport as
Minerals now.
diligently as you can, again, I'm not doing it perfectly. A little bit of micro. Oh. Have some space so that my ally can shoot. Because here's the thing, once at about this point you should be able to get 2 armory because you'll be able to afford the second upgrade. Okay, there's one need to micro a bit. Whatever.
Piracy in the skies above Korhal?
No tanks in.
Not on my watch.
Nah, not this build. I actually prefer not to play with tanks because slow. This army is a bit more F2, if you will. Oh no, let's make it a straight nice line.
Got an enemy attack inbound on our base, buddy.
Ah, an enemy attack. Let me delete that.
We share your
Now we go after the Brute Lords.
yes? Enemy contact.
Get the next upgrade for the laser drill. Again, the upgrades for the laser drill, just whenever you can afford them. Although, actually no, we should be getting them slightly earlier. Okay, now the second armory is done, I can afford the next upgrade.
Not enough
See, I'm just barely able to afford our 3 factory. Hercules can pick up drug tanks. Yeah, but that's a lot of micro.
Your upgrade is done.
You know what, Judhead, if you like these videos, maybe I'll do one with the build. But frankly, this is just the easier F2 to victory. But you're right. You can go with Hercs. The other thing is that I've tried the other one. It's harder to do. It's more fun. You get to like drop the tanks and then they boom 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 boom. But it's much harder to do. All right, so I'm now just about maxed out. Upgrades are coming along.
I will see the enemy in hell.
About 20 minutes. Too bad. Frames are dropping because of just how much stuff is here. This should be done quickly. We still have 9 minutes to spare.
Not today, Amon. We'll obliterate every void shard you stick in the ground.
Alright, so
Last long, did it?
yeah, could be faster.
Accept suffering and achieve victory through it. That is what I must do.
Alright, well, if you like these videos, do like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube in the future. There will be other videos to this. There's going to be a companion guide to a Swann. Yep, if not for me, for the Zegling. Nam 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 nam.